we have David and Goliath. And when David takes the permission of Saul to fight against Goliath, Saul is hesitant. Saul says, "You are just a little, maybe you are just a little boy. You cannot wage a war against this great man." And David says, "God is going to fight for me. As he has saved me from lion and the bear, he is going to save me again." Which means, for David, this wasn't the first time that he was fighting against a mighty foe, a mighty strength. David had already fought before with bears and the wild animals, and he had won. So he knew that God is going to be with him again. His confidence is not in the slingshot. He doesn't say to Saul that "I'm good at slingshot," but he says, "God is going to save me." And when he sees Goliath, he says to him, "You come to me with sword and spear and javelin, and maybe with all your might, but I come to you in the name of God." For David, the battle is of the Lord. The Lord is going to fight his battle. And the same is with us. The God fights for us. With all the spiritual battles in life, how often do you think of God? While fighting against our weaknesses or evil habits or against different addictions, how often do we do this? And trust in God that He is going to fight for us. He is going to be our strength, not our decisions, not our resolve, and not maybe the best of the perseverance. Even when we have difficult job to accomplish, do you think of God? Or the more difficult your life is, you don't have time for God. Or the more difficult your job is, you forget God. No matter how big or small are our battles of life, can we allow God to fight for us? Can we allow God to use us as His instruments, as His channels, and that He fights? It's His battle. Or for that matter, even when our job is easy, when we feel that we are like Goliath, that's nothing for us. We can easily accomplish that. It's a matter of just few seconds. We have been well versed in that. We did this hundreds of times. All this type of thoughts can come in us. Recollect in which area of life that you are completely confident and overconfident. You feel you can just do it in no matter of time. All the work, the little tasks of the day, and at such times you don't feel the need of God. In a way you are saying to God, you rest a bit, you sit for a while. Let me do this. I know my skills. I can easily do this. I know enough. We have great skills and enough knowledge in this activity and in this area of life, and I'm quite comfortable. In a way, we ask God to take His place and allow us to do that job. Does the Lord work with you? Do you make God part of your life? Consider the little smallest thing. You have been driving all throughout your life. And even if you are driving today, and if you are overconfident, that's not going to work with God. Being overconfident is the pride. Don't misunderstand me. If you are confident, it is okay. But I am speaking of overconfidence. The moment there is overconfidence, there is pride. And pride is evil. Pride works against God. And there is no chance for God when there is pride in us. You are going to mess up. God is not going to be with you in that overconfidence. Not that you are going to remember God when you are overconfident. Let us ask the Lord to fight with us Let us ask the Lord to work with us. Let us ask the Lord to be with us in good times and bad times, to be with us in difficult and in the easiest of the situations.